So, when I first heard about the event, I was talking to Lori, and this was right before I was getting ready to go to bed, and it was really late. And it was like, and the only thing I can remember is we made a date, and that was when we were going to talk about it. And it's really funny because I didn't tell my mom about this event until the day before the date that we were going to talk about it. So that it worked out though. When it came to the date, she picked me up from school. We got something to eat, We went back to her house, and for a good 10-15 minutes, we were tossing back ideas as to what I should talk about, right? So it sooner or later came along that I'd be talking about the time that I proposed to feed the homeless. With feeding the homeless, I'm really happy I did it. I made wonderful relationships in it. But overall, I had two main fears, and that was number one, being in the same position of the people that I wanted to feed at that time, because the fact that I was living in the SOS shelter, wanting to feed other homeless people. And that one really took a toll as to how are people going to think of it. And then number two was me being only 11 years old at the time. That came the fears of not being taken seriously and not thinking that I could handle it. But I'm a very determined person, I think. I'd like to say so. That I proposed it to a nonprofit called Lydia's Love, which they support birthdays to homeless kids in the shelter. And it ended up happening 4 months later. But over that 4 months, I made relationships with people. I got to know my friends even better, but also made me more commit to volunteering and helping others. And now as I express the fears that I had, it's really funny because the fears that I had were really the things that made the idea as special as it was. So as I think about it, it was a win-win sooner or later after the fears got over. But like I said, it really taught me to be more committed to helping others. I ended up living in the shelter for 14 months. It's really funny because what I went through to grant the wish was another part of Lydia's Love, which was called Connor's Chance. It was just like something that grants wishes for kids. And like I said, it ended up happening. There was over 100 people there, so that was really scary, and everybody wanted me to keep on going up there and talk. I was shaking the whole time, but I don't know, like I'm winging this. I'm not really good at writing speeches down, so you gotta just let you guys know. But
Adrian.
But yeah, that's all I can think of.